19th August, each year we celebrate the National Potato Day in order to raise the profile of this important food crop, therefore promoting its production, processing, consumption, marketing and trade. This year, the Standard Group, through the Farm Kenya initiative, in partnership with Nyandarua County Government, Agriculture and Food Authority, National Potato Council of Kenya, International Potato Center CIP, Kenya Agricultural and Livestock Research Organization, and key stakeholders in the industry will have a live forum on KTN News and KTN Farmers TV on Thursday, 19th August from 9 a.m. to discuss the state of potato farming in the country and to explore steps that can be taken to support and promote development of the entire potato industry.
We've also been joined by a number of farmers from Nyandarua County who have been following this conversation here at the ground. So we want to go to the farmers and get a few questions from them to the panel so that we can also hear what they think about the potato production and what they need to be done to help them improve their production. So maswali kutoka kwa wakulima tafadhali.
Okay, my name is Ann Gitari, a reed farmer. Yes, I know. My name is Ann Gitari, a reed farmer from Gadima. My question is, when we talk of the other crops, we get seeds easily, for example, from the agrovets, but when we need the certified seeds of potatoes, we understand that we have to get them from the producers of the seeds from very far, of which a farmer cannot be able to afford to go to that producer. Is it possible for the government to bring us the certified seeds of potatoes very nearer to us? For example, we can be buying them from either agrovets or from seed multipliers that are still within.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's take 3 questions and then...
Okay. Good morning. I'm Maina, also a potato farmer. I want to ask a question in relation to the availability of subsidized fertilizer, especially here in Nyandarua. It's very rare, even if you go to the NCPB stores, to get the subsidized fertilizers. But also here in other areas, in other counties, so easily available, so readily available. So what is the county government, especially now that His Excellency is here, what can he do to us as farmers that if you want to get that subsidized fertilizers, we can easily access it, and also it can bring down the cost of our production? Because right now, even the cost or the selling of the potato, it is so cheap. We are making losses. Even some people are so discouraged to continue farming. But if they do so, especially to bring down on our cost, it can be so beneficial to us. So, Bana Governor, kindly address us on that issue, and we'll be so grateful.
Let's make our questions a little bit shorter because of time.
Good morning to the entire panel. My name is Jacob. I'm a farmer here in Kimbaga, my home area, where I do potato farming. I have a question in regards to what the governor has spoken about, the collaboration with the European Union concerning the county seed multiplication project that governor has said it's undertaking in Old Jororok. We have not seen so much people benefiting from it. That is people in terms of employment, in terms of youth. I get to understand that there was employment of casual workers. When you say it's employment or a project for the entire county, I fail to understand how the county could only take 3 casual workers to work for the entire project. I seek to get the clarification about the same. And still look at we would want to know concerning value addition of the potatoes in clarity. Thank you so much.
One more.
I am Paul Waiduguri Kugi, a potato farmer here in Nyandarua. Mine is on counterfeit farm inputs like chemicals which we use to spray to control frost and other diseases and other pests. So I would like to know what is the government doing and also other players to help us, because the chemicals we are using them and they are not helping us as farmers.
Okay, thank you very much. I know most of the questions have been directed to the governor, but I'm also hoping the others in the panel will also want to contribute on these questions. Let's start with you, Governor. Anne asked about certified seed. Maybe you can.
I thought it's a national. Yes, I can start with the certified seeds availability, which I've just talked about. Is a challenge to us, even as a county. We have to compete with other counties to access certified seeds, either from Nanyuki or from Nairobi, or from the growers, or from the tissue culture in Tumaini, which can only provide very little amounts that are able to be then given to our farmers. So it is a national problem in terms of shortage of clean or certified potatoes. That's a major challenge. But we have put in money in the budget, and we have been buying certified potatoes and distribute them to our farmers. But they are so little. They're almost insignificant. It's literally like hand to mouth. Ni chache sana. They're not readily available as much as we would want. But we have money. We would want to buy and support our farmers. But the seeds are just not there. Clean seeds, certified seeds are just not there. Maybe the National Council can also maybe in the shipping or the ministry see how can we embark on a national seed multiplication exercise in this country to avail seeds to our farmers. We have now cold storages. We have centers that we can be able to store all those seeds and give them to our farmers. But the seeds are not there. Even right now, the queue is so long. So as we get them, we distribute them. They don't last in offices. They come and go to the farmers who are already paid and at the queue and queued up to for the payment. So I don't know whether Chairman that I can stop there. I can move to the next.
Let us, especially Dr. Dina here, tell us a little bit what International Potato Center is doing when it comes to research and multiplication of seed, and how that seed can get to the county and to the farmers.
Thank you very much. I think at International Potato Center, we basically work with National Potato Council. And I think one of the innovative that we are doing to make sure that farmers have seed at the right time and within their vicinity is the Viazi Soko digital platform, where if you are registered, you can be able to order the seed. You can actually pre-order the seed. And they have, within that national digital platform of the Viazi Soko, you can just order the seed and the seed will be delivered in the nearest drop-off points. In fact, it has the GPS, it has all the information that the moment you put your name and you've registered and you said, I need this variety, I need so much of this is my area, it will automatically pick that place and they will organize to be able to drop the seed. And I think, I'm sure you'll be able to say more because it started last season and we've seen a lot of, in fact, I think there was, farmers bought seed worth 4 million and there was drop-off points, even in Nyandarua, several drop-off points. So you simply wait for that lorry to come and the seed is dropped right into the nearest center. Okay. I also want to say one other thing is to encourage farmers to produce own seed. If you can just put aside small parts of your land, so when you buy probably one bag and you can multiply to be able to have your seed for the next season. So you plan in advance. And I also want to say we have a technology at International Potato Center. We call it apical rooted cuttings. So you can be able to buy those ones. You don't have to wait for the rains because it's available. It's in the lab. So you can be able to get it throughout the season. You can just order those apical rooted cuttings. You can buy 1,000 of them, just 1,000 of them. And if you manage it, that will just be a very small area, which you can even do off season. And so in preparation for the season. So if you have 1,000 and you'll be able to see them, with 1,000 and you well managed, you can get 8 bags, which is enough for half an acre. So then you have your own seed. So that's what we are encouraging. There's also another technology called seed plot technique, which you can use it. That means you plant it closer and just within, even with your compound or the end of the farm, and you can be able to produce your own seed. But one thing I want to say is there's in partnership, and it's really a good theme in terms of partnership, the amount of seed, the volume of seed has increased over time. I think we can be proudly say, and even the numbers of seed multipliers has really increased over time. So let us work together in this partnership. We should to make sure that this farmer has the seed. But please join Viazi Soko. You'll be able to get your seed when you require at your nearest point.
Thank you very much, Dina. Mr. Kagwango, what is the National Potato Council doing to ensure that farmers get the certified seed closer to them?
Some of these innovations were developed because of the same challenges. It's very difficult to find agrovet keeping potato seed or seed potato in their own shops because of the bulkiness, perishability, and all this. And this is why we developed Viazi Soko. And the good thing is that it is supporting farmers access both seed and other inputs and services, including soil testing, including agrochemicals. And there's a gentleman who asked about fake agrochemicals. We work with the PCPB to give us a list of approved agrochemicals. And we have also, we are working with some of these companies to help farmers access those approved agrochemicals. So if you access the Viazi Soko digital platform, you'll be able to order some of these agrochemicals, and also to be delivered. And in this case, you are sure that it's correct chemicals. We are aware that some of the agrochemicals are not working, and we came up with a committee which involves includes CIP, CARO, and other experts. And we are undertaking some study to examine which could what could be happening with some of them. We are not saying they are from particular company, but it's possible to know what agrochemicals are not that are not working. So these things we keep getting feedback from farmers the way you are saying, and we follow them. So those are some of the way we are trying to solve the seed problem. And one good thing about the digital platform is that when the farmer pre-books, it means we give the seed producer that demand, the quantity demanded next season. So they plant knowing that this quantity is already demanded, and therefore they can increase. If they wanted to produce 10 ton, they know that one is taken, so they plant more. And as Madam Dina has said, since 2013, 2014, we have now over 25 seed producers. They are listed in our website and also via the Soko. So yes, we are increasing in terms of seed production, but more farmers are growing potatoes. Okay.
Madam Beatrice, I don't know what, in terms of policy, is there a policy or regulations that now requires maybe the seed production taken to the counties closer to the farmers?
In matters of seed, as the ministry, we have the e-voucher, where the farmers are able to get their seed through the agrovets at subsidized prices without necessarily being managed from Nairobi. That's a program that is ongoing. We have also received some support from some development partners like IFAD, which is going to come on board very soon to support also seed for potato farmers in Nyandarua, Meru, and Elgeyo Marakwet. And this will be through the e-voucher also system. Shortly on the pesticides, ningependa kuhimiza wakulima ya kwamba ni vyema kununua dawa katika zile duka ambazo zimekuwa registered na Pest Control Produce Board kuuza madawa ya kukuza mimea. Mara nyingi tunapata madawa ambayo tunatumia hayafanyi kazi kwa sababu ile sehemu ambazo tunatoa haya madawa. Unaponunua hiyo dawa na unapata haifanyi kazi, ningewahimiza muwasiliane na ofisi za kilimo, extension services, and now in the county governments, ndipo waweze kuwasiliana na pest control produce ili tuweze kujua ni dawa gani hizi ambazo pia zinatumika na wakulima ambazo hazifanyi kazi, na mara nyingi utapata ni zile dawa ambazo hazijakuwa registered na zinanunuliwa katika sehemu za pembeni. Kwa hivyo ningehimiza wakulima watumie dawa ambazo wanatoa kwa duka ambazo ziko registered kuuza haya madawa ya kukuza mimea, sio tu viazi, pia mimea nyingine. Asante.
Okay, thank you very much, Beatrice. Let me go to at least we hear from Calro, what Calro have been doing on the same, before we come back to the governor, then we move to the exhibitions.
On the question of seed, as we had mentioned a little earlier, there is the increasing interest now in private companies, sensing opportunities in production and supply of seed, and we are working closely with the county government to introduce these interested companies to CARO, to support them to use the CARO license initially to produce that seed more closer to the farmers. In the case of Nyandarua County, we have received introductions from the county government for at least 4 companies that we know are active now. And I'm sure some of them might be in the audience here because I received some notification from one of them who has produced seed that has been certified by KEFIS ready for disposal to the buyers. So we are looking to engage more of this in addition to the initiatives that have been mentioned by our partners, the International Potato Center, to explore more opportunities to ensure that we are not just looking at one option, but several of them. At the national level, CARO is engaging through a licensing mechanism, large investors who come and enter MOUs with CARO to do large-scale production of seed. We have, without having to mention names, at least 3 such large-scale companies are producing under an MOU arrangement with CARO. For the small medium and medium-scale enterprises, we are using a mechanism where for quality control to ensure that farmers are getting truly certified seed. They get introduced to us, we process them, we introduce them to KEFIS, then we support them to commence the supply of certified seed. So for growers who are here and are looking, where do I get certified seed within Nyandarua County? I think we would refer you to the county government office responsible for agriculture to be led, and they will give you contacts of those seed producers who have been duly processed and are producing certified seed within the county. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Nyongesa. Bwana Governor,
Yes.
there are 2 questions that were asked also on, the others I've touched on counterfeit chemicals, that is from Paul, and subsidized fertilizer also from Maina. And I think you had also talked about multiplication.
Yes.
You had mentioned on that one.
Yes.
Maybe you can take us briefly on this 2, then we move to...
Okay. I think it's a very, very good question, but it's good to indicate, moderator, that we need to devolve these national potato institutions to the counties, in a very serious way,
Okay.
so that we really deal with the farmers door to door. I think the question about the availability of certified seeds or clean seeds is a challenge, and it requires to be handled from the national level. Resources have to be put in. Like he says, you have to maybe commission. We can avail land because we out of 200,000 hectares, only about 100,000 are in use. At least half of Nyandarua County land is free for potato multiplication and pyrethrum and other agricultural. So I think it's good to agree there is because I'm sure this debate could drive into a public policy whereby you have more focused seed multiplication initiatives and produce seeds that are clean and also available to the farmers at an affordable price, including the question that was raised about the fertilizer. As a county, I want to manage 20 million shillings per year. 20 million shillings per year, that is in my budget to supply subsidized fertilizer to farmers. It does not even land in the shops. It goes straight to farmers who have already paid some subsidized capacity. So it's very little fertilizer. As a county, I can only manage 20 million because I have to also do roads. I have to buy drugs in the hospitals. I have to educate children. I have to do all sorts of things I have to pay bursaries and so on. So I cannot manage 20 million shillings worth of fertilizer. The national government used to support us in the counties. And I know there's a voucher system. But that needs to be enhanced so that more farmers who are poorer can be supported to acquire to get fertilizer in the market at affordable prices. Particularly the very vulnerable farmers can be provided with maybe 10 bags each, and then they're able to at least to increase productivity. Most of them are small shareholder. I think they very quickly the issue of so I wanted to kueleza wakulima wetu ile pesa tu inaweza kupata ya kubuy fertilizer, ya kununua fertilizer ni milioni 20 peke yake kama county government. Ingine inatoka mahali pengine kutoka national government, ile ambayo tulikuwa tunapata ni kama imepungua kidogo. Kuna farmers kidogo wanapata through the voucher, lakini ningependa kuuliza pia serikali kuu tusaidie, support us as a county government with more fertilizer, subsidized fertilizer for our farmers who grow potatoes. The issue of the EU, that question from is it Minor? No, not Minor. I think it came from a gentleman. The collaboration with the EU. I forgot the name. The gentleman standing there. Yes, we have that. The multiplication plant has just started. It's just started. In fact, we are now recruiting the tissue culture technologists, maybe this week or next week, to start working in the tissue culture. It has not produced seeds as yet. It's just a new facility. It's completed. If you go to Ojorok, you see it there. The CEC Agriculture is here. Minister of Agriculture is here. He can be able to show you, to take you through. So we'll be recruiting scientists, agricultural scientists who are conversant with that technology, and also not only support staff, but also other middle cadre scientists or technologies who are able to manage a tissue culture lab, the size that we are put. But it will be a game changer also in this county to be able to produce potatoes. Still not adequate for the county, but at least it will be able to supplement the market in a very fundamental way. So I thought it's good to clarify. It's just started. That's why we began with the 3 cashew workers. We have a scientist there, a graduate holder in tissue culture. We are recruiting more this week. And next week we have recruited 66 graduates, either diploma and graduates in the Department of Agriculture. Some will be positioned in the tissue culture once it starts full scale production. So more youths will be employed, more women will be employed there, and including men. I don't want to discriminate that men can also not be employed there. We don't talk of men and youth and women. Also men will also be employed in that facility. I think those are the questions. But once we devolve these institutions from Nairobi, even at the block level, both we have economic blocks. This issue of what do you call this fake, not only fake agrochemicals, even fake drugs, fake human drugs. The issue of fake is all over the country. We need to devolve institutions that are supposed to be standardizing, the chemical industry.
Thank you very much, Governor. We also need at least to also look at what our partners have also brought in to display around here and show the farmers. So I will hand it over to Judy Oyo from Calro, who is the Center Outreach Partnership, who is on one of the tents down there, to tell us a little bit what Calro is doing. At this particular place to educate farmers when it comes to the potato production.
My name is Judith Oyo, a research scientist from Caro Tigoni, and Horticulture Research Center, whose mandate is to conduct potato research for development and basic seed potato production. And today we are here to disseminate the technologies, information, and innovations that Caro has developed, the varieties that are high yielding, disease tolerant, and they are good for processing into crisps, into chips, into potato starch. In addition, we have the latest technology, rooted apical cuttings, that can be used by farmers to produce their own seed at the farm level. This is towards ensuring high quality planting materials at the farm level. We are all aware that certified seed availability is a big challenge. So rooted apical cuttings is a technology that a local farmer or a smallholder farmer can easily adopt and produce seed at their own level. We have all the varieties that we have displayed here. You can get rooted apical cuttings when you contact Carol Tigoni. And in addition, even Stockman Rosen, they also have several plants that farmers can buy from them. Among the varieties that we have on display here today, we have Tigoni that is very suitable for chips, fresh chips and frozen fries. We have Kenya Mpya, we have Shangi, we have Unica, Sherehekea, and the Dutch Robin, which is the variety that is suitable for crisp production.
Hello, I'm Dr. Shadrach Nyawade, working for the International Potato Center. Yes, today we are here to showcase a technology we call rooted potato apical cuttings. And when I say that, what I refer to is this seedling. From this, farmers are encouraged to start their seed production on farm. As we know, the seed shortage, quality seed shortage is an issue in the country. Only 2 to 5% of the seed demand is certified. So alternatively, farmers can informally start with this. They grow it in a small nursery beds. From this single seedling, a farmer is able to get between 10 and 25 tubers. When I talk of tubers, what I mean is this. And the farmer multiplies this 2 to 3 more times to produce very large number of seeds. But because the process when the farmer does it is not certified, it is not controlled by KEFIS, which is the body mandated to do that, such a seed, the farmer can't sell it as certified, but he can use it informally. So we want farmers also to combine it with the more resilient technologies. Like here we have new varieties. Here we have a variety which we call Wanjiku. A Wanjiku is a variety, that name is for a common man. So Wanjiku really solves the problem of a common man. You can see this is 1 kg of a tuber. So this you can feed yourself from just a tuber. And does so well. This variety resists late blight and most of viral diseases. We have this variety we call Nyota. Nyota also looks more the same as Wanjiku and Shangi, but the difference is on the shelf life compared to Shangi, which will only need less than a month. Then the rest will take around 3 months. So most important also is to
welcome back to, I think you've seen a little bit of what is being displayed here by also the players who have come here today to show the farmers what they need to do in their farms. As we wind up, I want to give also my guests 30 seconds each to say goodbye and thank you for this. And I will start with the lady on my far right, Beatrice.
Thank you, KTN, for hosting this show. And to our viewers and our farmers in Nyandarua County, Agriculture and Food Authority, specifically the Food Directorate, will be ready to support you. And I request you that we embrace the regulations so that we can have an enabling environment, and this will attract a lot of investment in the potato value chain. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Beatrice. Mr. Kagwongo, please.
Yeah, thank you. I think I should tell you about how to get the Viasoko digital platform. You can download it from Play Store, those who have a smartphone. You can also get it from website, and also you can use USSD to register. So thanks a lot. I would like to tell farmers, potato industry is really transforming, and in 3-4 years, we look at it to be the way coffee and tea used to be a long time ago. And just like what Governor said, pesa kwa mfuko in potato. given what is happening in Europe and others, potato is really a good crop for business. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Dina.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for hosting us today in Nyandarua. We are happy. Thank you, farmers, for accepting to come, and the fellow panelists. I just want to say that this year, International Potato Center is at 50. So we are celebrating 50 years of delivering science-based innovation. And one of the technologies or solutions or innovations that we are we can proudly identify here in Kenya are the varieties. Out of the 50 or 60 varieties released, we've developed with Carlo over 10 of them. And I think some of them have been mentioned. I don't want to forget one called Unica, which is heat and drought tolerant. So you can be able to plant even in the lower zones. And I think there is also another one that is late blight resistance and virus resistant. And this is some of the climate smart technologies that we are coming up. So we are present here in Nyandarua and the other counties. Please reach to us for any technologies, and we partner together for a resilient environment. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Dina. I will go to Dr. Nyongesa first before the governor winds it up for us. Just your closing remarks, 30 seconds.
Thank you to the Standard Media Group and KTN in particular, and to His Excellency the Governor for creating this platform and inviting us to this discussion. So on behalf of the Director General Caro, we are very grateful for having been part of this occasion. And on behalf of Caro, is to assure the viewers and the farmers that our technologies are available to support them to become food secure and also for incomes in their pockets. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nyongesa. Governor, please, I'll give you 1 minute to wind it up for us.
Thank you. Maybe as a host, 2 minutes would be good. Thank you very much, KTN and Standard, for choosing Nyandarua and coming to the county of potatoes. And I want to appreciate that for the first time we see seriousness in handling the potato farmers. In the past, tumekuwa tukichukuliwa juu. But I think for the first time we see some seriousness. That's why I'm saying if we could evolve the national potato institutions into the county, and so that we can continue leading and improving productivity from 30% to 60%. I want to encourage the farmers to continue registering on the e-voucher system that is being done in this county. We have done 7,000. We want to move to 70,000. Then utaweza kupata subsidized rime, fertilizer, seeds, na chemicals. Once you're registering, it's already ongoing with the ward agricultural officer. So please take advantage, register, so that you're able to benefit. I wanted to mention, as a block, I chair the Central Kenya block. We are 10 governors. We are working on a tariff system so that if potatoes from Nyandarua County move to Meru or to Mombasa, we want to all of us, or the Devolution Network meeting next week, that we only pay once. So that our potato farmers don't have to pay here, then you pay in Kiambu, then you pay in Machakos, pay I don't know where. So we are coming up with a single, the source of origin mechanism, so that we don't have to pay for our products every center as we move on. We are very good on environmental management, 22% forest cover. We are working on this. We appreciate if you professionalize this industry of the potato. And thank you very much for giving us time to
thank you very much,
Governor. Karibuni tena na tena.
Asante sana. Tutakuja tena na tena.
Tupige makofi kidogo wananchi.
That is it from us from Nyandarua County. Thank you for watching KTN News and KTN Farmers TV. Until next time, goodbye.
August each year, we celebrate the National Potato Day in order to raise the profile of this important food crop, therefore promoting its production, processing, consumption, marketing, and trade. This year, the Standard Group, through the Farm Kenya Initiative, in partnership with Nyandarua County Government, Agriculture and Food Authority, National Potato Council of Kenya, International Potato Center CIP, Kenya Agricultural and Livestock Research Organization, and key stakeholders in the industry will have a live forum on KTN News and KTN Farmers TV on Thursday, 19th August from 9 a.m. to discuss the state of potato farming in the country and to explore steps that can be taken to support and promote development of the entire potato industry.